Well, hello and good evening. Just start my timer. There we go. Now, as you can see, the scenery behind me has changed somewhat since the last time I made a video. It's a lot bluer for one thing, actually, and this is because I have moved houses. This is going to be my first video post in my new room, and, well, whilst the room's not finished, I suppose in the background you'll see some improvements as time goes by. I'll just whip the camera around now, just to see how much work there is to go, I guess. There's my curtains, a beach towel, and a fitted sheet that I thought I was buying a regular sheet. You can see the horrible colour of the window frame there. I'm going to make that the same brown as the trim you can see around the rest of the walls there. You can see my speakers mounted up on the wall. There's the second door to my room. And here's my computer, and we're going in circles. Okay. There's my cupboards. There's boxes of stuff I'm moving in. Absolutely thrilling it is to move. I can't believe I'm moving again after only 8 months. I suppose it's close to 10 months now at my other place. But I'm getting pretty set up here now. Moving in. The painting's taking a lot longer than I'd hoped, but I keep getting interrupted. People keep wanting to be sociable or come around and be friendly. And one thing I do have to show is the state of the roof, which is still its original paint. You can see some discolorations there, but not so much the peeling, which much of the room was doing before I got my hands on it. All this blue and brown stuff I've done, and all the white is still stuff I've got to do. But yes, okay, you've probably noticed I'm wearing these funky headphones. Pretty cool, cheap and nasty. I've actually got them for this microphone, which I found does I prefer the sound. It catches the depth of my voice much more than the microphone in the webcam. And I prefer the sound of it. I don't think I look too bad in the headphones, it's bearable. We'll see how it goes. I think it improves the lip syncing a bit, but we'll see when it actually ends up on YouTube. Now, today I have actually drawn up a list of things to talk about, just little reminders, nothing huge or important. This isn't going to be a very in-depth video thing, so much as just getting back into the habit of it. Making sure I haven't lost my showmanship, if you will. Now, first of all, of course, I have to say hi to Benny. He's my biggest fan and greatest encouragement in keeping up these video posts. And I've also been asked to give a shout out to the Princess Minchkin, who is probably my favourite cat in the world, I will admit that much, but is still a major pain, as all cats are. But still, probably the fondest cat. Sorry, cat I'm fondest of in all the world. So, hello Minchkin. Okay, well, I don't know if it comes across, but I am absolutely tired. My eyes certainly look puffy to me. I feel frazzled in the brain. It's probably a result of only having a couple of hours sleep last night. I stayed up watching Starship Troopers 3, which was an awful, awful movie. Don't watch it. It's terrible. But also, I have to say, it's been a long time. It's starting to feel like a real long time since I had any time off work. The fact is, I'm getting 1 day off a week. Yesterday was supposed to be a day off, but I went in to help train my brother up in sales for the store, so I spent practically all the day at the store anyway. Doesn't count as much as a day off, and I hate to say it, but my temper is really starting to get short. Really short. And I'm getting frazzled, and I'm going to have to take some time off work. And all the time I've been there, I haven't taken any time off so far. But Yeah, I'm really starting to feel burnt out, I guess. Yeah, shoot, 5 minutes already. Not to worry. So yeah, good news today. Did another trip to Leatherwood, got most of my stuff out. The painting's behind me, which I should hang before I get to go to bed tonight. I also picked up my latest Amazon.com purchases. Latest album from Coldplay, Viva La Vida. Coldplay's original, well not original, but their first album I was aware of, which had the single Clocks on it. I actually always thought that picture was of a high-heeled shoe. I really did. Now I look at it, it's actually like the bottom half of a head and shoulders of a person, which is strange. I'll try and work that one out later. And lastly, and most weirdly, haha, it doesn't show up very well, there we are, and an Alex one that I got for the song Breathe, 2 AM. I shall be putting that on, well, a little bit later. Can't listen to music and talk at the same time, that would be a little bit. Okay, work's going well, sales are really great at the minute. In fact, we've done 2, 3, 4 weeks of 14,000, give or take. My commission this month is going to be pretty awesome. I'm going to be a lot closer to a motorbike, which I am looking forward to no end, let me tell you. I love my car, I do, but it would be nice to get a bit of experience on something else. So that's work. I've got three major live journal entries brewing in my head at the minute. Pretty big ones, reasonably heavy ones. Stuff I want to get out there. As usual, I can't find an evening with a space long enough for me to actually sit down and write it. It's just terrible. Got to get these thoughts out sooner or later, but well, I'll have to make room next week. Dad's coming around to set us up with a washing machine tomorrow night, which is great. And Friday night we're having a housewarming party, sort of, with Ang and Emka and possibly Russell, and we'll take him to a local Indian restaurant I've recently discovered that is absolutely fantastic. In fact, it goes down as my best Indian eating restaurant, and I'd tell you the name of it. It's just a couple of blocks that way. But I can't remember the name, and even if I did, I couldn't pronounce it. It's Raj something or another. I'll get back to you on that one. The 3 entries I had to write about. I won't go into that right now. One thing I did see is Topher is taking part in the writing competition this year. NaRoWriMo or something. I don't know how you actually say it, but the goal is to write 50,000 words. A novel, I presume, or a book more generally, over the course of November. And I'm really kicking myself that I didn't know. I missed out again this year. I just can't believe it. I want to take part in this and this competition, but I just always miss the start, and we're already a week into it, and I haven't got anything, so it's a bit late to start now. But I think I could do this competition because, heck, I can sit down and bash out 2,000 words a night just in my journal if I had the time. It's not difficult at all for me to write, and I'd like to do that. One of those 3 entries I want to write is, of course, what book I would write now if I had the time and inclination, and this would have been a great chance. I'm so bummed that I missed out on it. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty scatterbrained. I don't know if I've covered everything or how much I've repeated myself. I'm obviously having trouble sitting still. But what can you do? I'm just going to say cheerio for tonight then. Thanks for sitting through this. Peck, must be quite a fan. I'm not being terribly helpful. But cheers you all, and I hope I get in the habit once again of doing this a bit more often. Cheers.